CC1 Season 2 is almost here, and you might be wondering, where is Yi? Unfortunately, Yi has retired, and I must take his duty to guide you all through this new contingency contract. Starting off the map, our new map looks quite scary, and it is. The map is based off of Read Alter events, and features those scary tiles that can be set on fire. On the bright side, they give your operators camouflage. Now for the enemies. 4 Spec Ops casters will come out from the top middle red box and go straight down towards your bottom blue box. Plus, you can add a risk that spawns 2 more initial casters at the start of the map and gives them 60% extra HP and the extended range. Our next enemy, Special Forces Soldier, 2 of whom come out early into the round from the top middle red boxes, and after us will only come from one of them. Also, some of them will be coming out from the bottom red box, though you probably won't have to deal with them, rather doubling Flame Chaser soldiers. This is of course assuming you took a risk that swaps out the Special Forces soldiers from the bottom out for the doubling Flame Chaser soldiers. Be careful, some of them are heading towards your top blue box. There is a specific risk for them that gives all enemies 50 attack speed, gives 60% max HP to doubling Flame Chaser soldiers, and increases the amount of times you need to hit their Ember of Resentment to finish them off. Now for Special Forces captains. They will be spawning from the same red boxes as the Special Forces soldiers, and will have the same exact path. There are 3 risks for doubling evocators, first of which spawns 2 of them at the top left red box, while as the second one spawns them from the top middle red box. I couldn't find the info, but I assume the top middle doubling evocators are heading towards your top right blue box, so be careful about that. I would also suggest not letting them get so far to even experience where they head into, at least CN players have not. The third risk gives them 60% max HP, 40 res, 30% more damage with their fireballs, and invisibility. Don't take this risk. There are 6 risks for Heavy Swamp Rovers. First risk adds them into the existence, pretty simple. The second gives them 100% more HP and 50% more attack and makes them consume 2 life points on leak. Third risk gives them double their movement speed and makes them unblockable. There is also a risk that increases their resistance and attack speed by 50%, as well as makes them invisible. Better not take that. Yet another risk that gives them 120% more HP and 80% more attack, and a risk that increases their defense by 800. All of this is wild, but there is one more enemy that is pure cancer, which is Withering Collector Disciple. First risk we have adds 2 more of them. Second risk we have gives them 100% more HP, 100 more defense, and 50 more rest. A risk that gives their summoned Seeds of Withering 50% more attack, a risk that increases their defense by 850, and a risk that makes them invisible. Good luck killing them. There are 2 risks that slow your operators that stand on Read tiles SP recovery by 50 and 90% respectively, which are quite insane, I'll be honest. Also, you can take a risk that burns some of the Read tiles at the beginning of the battle, as well as doubles the burn damage dealt to your operators standing on reeds that are on fire. You can ban 8 melee tiles and 7 range tiles of the map with these 2 risks. And finally, we are set free for the risk we already know from previous contingency contracts. Increased enemy HP, increased enemy attack, increased redeployment time, guards and snipers or casters and specialists soften true bans, operators attack and HP reduction, 1 life point risk, enemies defense increased by 300, allies defense reduced by 200, operators block reduced by 1, squad size limits risks, deployment limit risks, and finally, DP generation risks. You know, seems like a lot of fun, so prepare your brain cells for a great fight, lobsters.